Hey guys, welcome back to Coding Flamingo. So in the last video we looked at Dapr and how to use the sidecar to call another service in Kubernetes. For that one we use the REST API. In this one we're going to use the C# client that they give you, which basically changes this call, like the 1 and the 6. Basically when you're calling your sidecar and then it calls the other sidecar blah blah blah. This one and this one, it changes it to gRPC, which is supposed to be more efficient and quicker than HTTP. So let's look at it. So first thing we have to do is we have to install the Dapr client NuGet package. Always make sure to get the latest version. They're really quick at changing stuff. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go to PowerShell. We're just gonna add the package. Alright, so that got added. Then let's add our dependencies. So we're gonna add the Dapr client and the JSON that we're gonna use later. Now we can add we're gonna add the Dapr client at the bottom, and we're gonna have an extra string, so we can do it to show up here. So let's add so we're gonna do current gRPC method and then show that string, and then when we call the button we have to call a gRPC function. Let's just copy it. So let's go through the function. So in here we're creating the metadata. This is kind of like you have to pass that to tell the Dapr client what to do. So you're telling it that it's going to be an HTTP GET, and then you're going to invoke a method async. It's going to return you an enumerable weather forecast, and it's going to the Kubes backend. So same as up here, you're calling the weather forecast, and it's going to be a get, which is from the metadata, and then we're just going to deserialize that object into a string that we have up here, and now we just have to initialize it. So initialize. We're initializing the client to be a new Dapr client, and that should be it. We should be good to go with the gRPC. So now we just have to deploy. Chose the wrong one. So we have to change this. We're gonna do 5. Go to values, change this to 5. Now let's go to the deploy chart. I just want to mention, like in here I keep deleting and installing. Usually you should do upgrades when you're just upgrading your service. However, for dev, I just prefer doing this just because I don't care that there's a 5-second delay, but I make sure that I always have a clean install. Once it's an upgrade to an existing system, you should test the upgrade to make sure that the upgrade doesn't break anything. But in here, since we're still in the early stages, I just like to delete and create a new one. So let's do that. So now if we go back here, we can refresh. And there you go, HTTP call and the gRPC call. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.